Hello Aries, welcome to this video. I hope that you're doing well. Ooh, okay, so first cards that we have for you, and I'm just pulling some cards generally about your life. You could be leveling up in some way in your finances, so we have the Page of Presents, the Page of Pentacles, followed by the King of Pentacles. So it's like something that starts small, whether it's an opportunity or whether it is just something that you start putting your energy towards, something that you start working on. It starts as just a very small idea or a small project, and it blossoms into a lot more. So some of you are in this stage now where you're just starting to have this idea, you're just starting to put the work into this project, or starting at a new job, what have you. And later you're going to see that you really reap a lot of benefits from this, you reap a lot of benefits from putting your energy in this place. Others of you have already been putting the work into this for some time, and so now you're going to be seeing the abundance from this. Also, it really could just be that for a while you may have been feeling like the Page of Presents, like you may have been feeling like the Page of Pentacles, like you just had these little crumbs, like you were just getting chump change, or like this could have just been a perception that you had about yourself by comparing yourself to other people and what their life looks like. And so you may just be coming into this place of recognition that you have all it is that you need. Recognizing that you are supported in some way, and kind of having this gratitude for what it is that you have. And this blossoms into you continually seeing all of these presents, these gifts in your life. Okay, so the next card that we have is the Queen of Needles, the Queen of Swords, and the Five of Swords. So I see here, it's like you're getting some clarity over some paranoia, some fears that you were having. So it looks like you were in this state of feeling perhaps like people were out to get you, or like the world was out to get you. Having this feeling of like you need to be on guard, you need to be on defense. And now you're having the clarity in your mind to see what actually is a threat to you, and what it is that you're just perceiving to be a threat, what it is that if you're just constantly looking for a threat in your life, if you're just constantly looking like over your shoulder, which is good to be protective of yourself, it's good to be conscientious of your environment, to be aware, to keep an eye out. But that's very different from keeping yourself in this state of like paranoia or caution. So I see that you're getting some clarity over that, which is good. Some of you have an idea also, and I think that this is related here to this Page of Presents, this King of Pentacles. It's like you have an idea about how to get yourself out of this anxiety now, how to get yourself out of this state of feeling stuck or feeling, it's like you created this idea about yourself that you're recognizing you don't need to stick with. You're recognizing that you don't need to be in this state, in this mental state anymore, or have this idea about yourself anymore. And again, with the Page of Candles, it's like it's an idea that starts small. It's some kind of energy that you just feel one day, 1 hour, and then later you start to keep feeling this idea of whether it's freedom, or whether it's abundance, you have this moment one day of like, you know, I actually have a pretty plentiful life. There are a lot of things that I have. There are a lot of gifts that I have a lot of abilities, and you feel this in a small time frame, but that keeps coming back to you and you keep growing that. For a lot of you, it's like a sense of freedom and seeing the freedom that you didn't think that you have over your circumstances, over your thoughts, over just your life in general. Okay, so now we are going to look into your romantic situation. First card that we have here is the Moon. So there's something about this, the current romantic situation that you're in, or your love life in general. There are some fears hidden, is what it looks like. Like you have, perhaps some of you have been hiding like your true self from the people that you're romantically involved with because you have a fear, you have a worry of not being accepted, of not being seen for who you are, for how you feel inside. So it looks like for a while it's like you were hiding yourself in some way, but you're moving on from this, and you're starting to get a clear picture of what you bring to the table, if that makes sense. There's a lot of healing involved with that as well. Yeah, and again, the Chariot card, just as confirmation, it's like this whole idea of keeping yourself stuck, of keeping yourself fragmented, of just having like this limited perspective of who you are and what your life could be. I see a lot of advancements in this area. This could also be that you are moving on from someone or from a situation that kind of kept you feeling stuck, that kept you in a state of fear. Maybe for a while, just in regards to love, in regards to your romantic life, you were having these fears of what if this person doesn't stay with me, or what if I don't have a life partner, or what if I never find them. And it's like, as much as these are valid concerns, you don't need to keep yourself stuck and worried about this. So, also I see that some of you are waiting on someone, or you're waiting on someone for a while, you're waiting to make plans with this person, or you're waiting for this person to approach you, and at this point you're like, okay, instead of feeling like you have to wait on the other person, perhaps you're going to take the initiative in some way, you're going to put yourself out there, you're going to ask to see if they want to hang out with you, if they want to talk to you, instead of just like passively waiting for the other person to make some kind of move here. And this could just be like, oh, this person didn't want to go to the mall with me, or they didn't respond to this is a random example, but they didn't respond about like going on this dinner date, and you're like, okay, well, whatever, I'm just gonna go like on a date by myself, or I'm just gonna go to this restaurant by myself anyways, because that's what it is that you want to do. So it's like, with or without this person, you're deciding that you have this control and this ability to live a fulfilling life. If that makes sense. Okay. So we also have the Empress card here. So this person really does recognize your value. They do recognize what it is that you bring to the table. It's just like, I think for a while you weren't seeing what it is that you bring to the table. But you're coming out of this. It's like you're really moving into a place of feeling in your power, feeling empowered to take the initiative, to make plans with people, instead of waiting. And so there's some kind of balance that's restored here in your life with this. There's some kind of balance now of, like, I'll make plans with this person this time, and if they want to make plans with me afterwards, then it will continue that way. Interesting. This person that you're dealing with definitely does want this to be a balanced relationship as well. With the Justice card here, it's like they don't want you to feel like they don't appreciate you or like they don't see what it is that you bring to the table. But it's almost like if you're hiding yourself, if you're keeping yourself hidden, then nobody can see through that. People can only see really what you show them. So once you recognize your ability to, put yourself out there, to take the initiative, then people can respond to that. I hope that makes sense. So also, some of you might just be kind of taking a time out from love, from romance, to kind of restore your ideas about yourself. Because perhaps like these fears about love, these fears about having a partner, my cat's making a bunch of noise, could have got in the way of your ideas about yourself, could have got in the way of how you see yourself. So taking this time out might restore some kind of balance to you. Yeah, because I get just a lot of people, or a lot of Aries, is just like, you just kept waiting and waiting on other people, waiting on them to approve of you, or waiting on them to want to spend time with you, or this or that, just kind of like looking to other people instead of deciding for yourself, how it is that you want to spend your day and what it is that you want to do. Okay, you are at the end of a cycle in your life. Call upon your angels to comfort you and to guide you to your next step. Happiness awaits you now. So definitely, like this state of fear, this state of paranoia, a lot of you, it's like cyclical thoughts that you're just putting an end to, that you're moving out of, and you're placing your sights on something that you can achieve, on something that's more tangible, instead of thinking so much about, what it is that you don't have, or what it is that you feel you lack, or like feeling this need to hide your true self. It's like you're gonna start putting yourself out there, and just being who you are, and once you're able to see and appreciate who it is that you are, it's going to be much easier to show that to other people. Okay, so if you do need some help in this, if you do feel like you need some help in moving out of a cycle in your life, then you can call upon your angels here. And there's a lot of happiness coming in for you after you kind of see this through. I definitely think that you were stuck in this for some time, so it's going to be very relieving to be out of this cycle. Journey. It's time to prepare for a journey. It may be impromptu or planned. Either way, make sure you're ready when the time comes. Pack your passport now. So some of you are going on some kind of journey. And this could be a journey of like self-discovery. This doesn't actually have to be like a physical journey of going somewhere. For a lot of you, this is just internal. But otherwise, if you're waiting on someone to go on a vacation with, if you're waiting on like a travel buddy, which it's usually good to have a travel buddy. Of course, it's fun to go with people somewhere, but maybe the plan just kept falling through on like going on a road trip with someone, and so you may just decide, okay, like I'm gonna go to this place myself because I want to go there, you know? So, with the Three of Candles here as well, it's like you're making plans for yourself and taking this initiative in your life. Healing. Now is a time for you to give or receive healing. Everyone has a natural ability to heal others. Yes, even you. So this journey that you go on, and it could just even be like a walk around your neighborhood. It's some initiative that you're going to take, some plans that you're going to make for yourself. That's just very healing, and that you see the power of your own decisiveness. Like you see the power of, if you want something, you can get it. You can make the plans and you can follow through. Even if it's just something very small. But it's like making these plans for yourself, taking this initiative, just shows you your ability to create change, to create a life for yourself. And this is very healing. It's very healing for you, some kind of journey. So, we have a card, Dreams. So pay attention to your dreams if you can remember them. Perhaps have a dream journal, even if you just write it in your notes. There might be some information to you. There might be some information that is being portrayed to you in your dream state, in your sleep. That your subconscious is like bringing forward, if that makes sense. So try to remember your dreams when you wake up and see what your subconscious is going through. Also, if you have some kind of dream that you hadn't been going towards, if you have some kind of dream that you were kind of blocking yourself from in some way, just because of like fear, of worry, of not accomplishing it or whatever, I see that it's important for you to kind of forgive yourself for holding yourself back from your dreams, holding yourself back from your dream life, or from kind of like stifling yourself from, like, instead of being like, dang, I really didn't do this or I really didn't do that, it's just kind of the sense of like forgiveness. And yeah, just some kind of small step that you take. Yeah, so like don't be hard on yourself that you weren't doing this before, just kind of be appreciative that you're recognizing what it is that you can do now, what it is that you're capable of now. Okay, I'm probably going to end this soon. Ooh. My dreams reveal that magic is real and anything is possible. So again, with dreams here, it's like you're seeing how capable you are. You're seeing how it's like you're really believing in your own ideas. You're really believing in your own desires and things that you want for yourself. And once you start to believe in your dreams, it's a lot easier for you to move towards them, if that makes sense. It's hard to accomplish your dreams. It makes it difficult to accomplish your dreams, of course, if you're just sitting there concerned about how you haven't already accomplished them. But if you start thinking of, okay, well, for instance, if you like make music, instead of thinking, oh, I'm not an accomplished artist or I don't have recognition, it's thinking about how, think of a song idea, or think of something that inspires you to, something that you would want to write a song about, and focusing your energy in this direction. You're really going to see how magical you are, how creative you are, if just as an example, if you're a songwriter. Yeah, you're going to see the magic of your capabilities here. Okay, that's all that I have to say to you. I hope that this helps somehow. I hope that this resonated. If you would like a personal reading, please email me. The email for that is in the description of this video. And also please like this video if you like this video, and subscribe if you would like to subscribe. Thank you.